your home has just been heisted! Baby, do you know what this looks like with all the jungle stuff? A sacrificial slab. You guys are home fashion victims.
There we have it, Coco Couture.
Get me the wallpaper.
I don't even want to address how stupid this is.
British designers Colin and Justin are on a mercy mission to cleanse the world of its decorating demons.
It doesn't get much worse than that one. Stop the car.
They've heard of a house that's going global, where the style is not so much out of Africa as out of your mind.
Look, the window's open.
Time for a much-needed home heist.
Maison de Mustard.
Look, baby, jungle staircase.
What an odd little house. Very, very plain and thoroughly dissatisfying. But the news is good. We've got a gorgeous hunk of travertine marble.
Baby, do you know what this looks like with all the jungle stuff? A sacrificial slab. In fact, that's what this family do. They bring small goats here and meanwhile... Look at the size of that crack.
I'm absolutely loving the Joan Collins circa 1985 Dynasty bedroom set.
Dynasty, this is just nasty.
These are they. Guilty as charged, my lord.
Look at those shorts. They look like yoga types to me. I say we lay down a trail of yogis and find them
Let's
right
ambush.
now. Let's go.
Our homeowners, Marianne and Daryl, think they're off to their regular yoga class.
Mama, hey. Namaste.
They have no idea that their bad taste furniture is waiting for them, along with a couple of posers.
Who do you think might live in a house with furniture like that?
Maybe The Hobbit?
I don't think anyone's seen anything like that since about 1930, and you'd have to be in Paris to find it.
There's a spring in here somewhere.
Oh, over here.
Oh my God!
Ah! We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted! Look at this,
Oh my
baby.
God, that's
lovely.
crazy! Unbelievable shock. I was like, what is our furniture doing here?
What a strange house.
Look at all this stuff.
Well, it's a collection of things over a period of time.
It's no favorite of mine. Yeah, baby.
Oh my God!
I love the way you use your surfaces to display dust.
She is like a woman, only smaller. All that energy coming from somebody so doll-sized.
We're here for a yoga class and our furniture's there with all these people that don't even know what our house looks like. And now everybody knows.
It's like an identity crisis. There's a little bit of Africa here, a little bit of Art Deco, a little bit of a 80s black and gold lacquer. You know, who are you guys?
Well, that was purchased in the 80s.
There are 4 of you in your family. Can we just try to have 4 adults on this at one
But
time?
not
Yes.
for adults.
Certainly.
But
It's
it's
just cozy.
That little
down
one over
there.
there slides
And then
off.
somebody
Yeah,
falls
that's
off the end like this.
I need them on room. Yeah, no, I'm comfy now.
Listen, the sooner we get you back to your house, the sooner we can start rearranging your plans.
Okay.
Off that tiny doll-sized sofa.
My name is Daryl. I live in this house with my wife, Marianne, and my children, Galen and Chloe.
We've lived in this house just over 12 years.
Not a lot has changed in that time.
We don't have bad taste, we just have bad stuff.
What I don't like about my room is it also doubles as the family computer room.
The style that our house is right now, it's not working for us.
It's pretty much outdated. I mean, the decoration's been around longer than I have, so.
I don't think anybody wants what we have.
I would like people to come in here and when they leave, not really be laughing at us.
Right, bring yourselves through here without further ado.
Hey!
And let me just question you about the design sensibilities of the drag queen Moulin Rouge corner over here, and then this little decrepit chair down here. Where's the link between any of that?
You're actually believing that there is a link.
It's a bit like, oh, we're trying to be jungle-tastic, and it's all a wee bit like, so what?
I just love the African theme. I think it's wild.
I mean, is this a sacrificial slab? Do you really kill goats?
You can imagine a dismember.
Whoa! Hold on.
Cut me right across.
Is this part of the jungle theme, or is this just wear and tear?
That would be a little bit of wear and tear.
And what about that sponging on the wall there? It looks like someone's taking their old pantyhose.
I've never seen this before. This is really
course
rather
not.
weird. You've done each of the risers with these, whatever they are, gnu's.
Gazelles,
The
darling.
wildlife.
Gazelle.
I don't think anybody meeting a couple like you would ever think that you lived in this level of decorating chaos.
This isn't a total revelation for us that there are things in our house that have to go. That's why we're doing this.
Now, is it just me, or do your walls have the measles? Look at that funny rashy finish.
Ooh.
Talk me through this very, very dated bedroom suite.
This has been with us for about 25 years.
That is the biggest crack I have ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, wait a minute. That is not a crack, is it? Because I swear he told me he painted that branch on the wall.
It's a faux crack.
What do you call these?
Ugly.
Apart from that,
Bedside tables.
why are they therefore not at either side of your bed?
It doesn't fit there.
Not in the bed, baby.
About the faux finishing, I mean, before the true gods of style came along, there were many false prophets. And those that came before them told us to do those faux finishes.
So is it a bedroom? Is it a junk room? What is it?
This is the digital den.
Oh.
It's a boy's room.
But that little boy's trying to sleep when various members of the family are coming in here to do a bit of work on the computer.
You get used to it.
You've got room in this house to create a lovely office space, and you've chosen not to do that. He's got privacy issues.
He needs some space. He needs his own footprint in this house.
Of course he does.
Are we stifling him?
Yes!
My gosh, like, you know, they made fun of everything we do.
Yeah, I mean, good taste seems to be missing from their environment, but one thing that's not missing is a sense of fun. You know, it's a really warm family house. Darling, there's news, and the news is good. We are prepared to liberate you from this. But we will have to say so long, sunset.
No.
So if we may have your house keys, because we are in charge. Even the keychain is pretty tacky. What is that?
It's a house.
And with that point, we'll bid you a fond farewell.
He's leaving this color. I know he is.
Escaping all the faux finish, Colin and Justin take to their design studio to help Marianne and Daryl make a statement in their home other than, help, I'm a fashion victim.
Do you know, Marianne and Daryl want a house that's talked about, but this place, their house, is giving all their friends and their guests a laugh for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I mean, they've picked fashion pieces from every era, but none of it works. Okay, Daryl and Marianne are looking for a unique home. What about some homage to French fashion?
Think about France, you think about couture, you think of Coco Chanel. How about we call it Coco Couture?
I like that.
There we have it, Coco Couture. Black accent detailing, tons of crystal. Elegant and thoroughly fashionable.
Okay, Coco Couture floor plan.
How about flipping the dining to this side of the room and the living to that side of the room, because that's the fatter portion. How about we also use this little space at the bottom of the stairs as a really good workstation for the family, because at the moment, the family computer is upstairs in Galen's room.
Right, should we look at the design then? Coco Couture makes me think of something. Classic, fashionable fabric houndstooth sofas. I think that is the starting point for this look.
Now, colour-wise for the walls, I want to paint everything in really elegant clotted cream.
There's now coffee table. What do you want to do with that?
Why don't we make something?
Yeah.
Simple casement of MDF, covered in a wallpaper, maybe, I don't know, a damask or a really rich floral. We could add really dramatic chandeliers.
Let's be clearly inspired by Paris and add some shutters, and then we can just accessorize to the max.
Nice, okay. Accents, what do you want to do? Do you want to do a blue?
Let's go raspberry.
raspberry shade.
Let's go for a raspberry
Would be
shade as the
perfect.
accent colour. Do you know, and using it on one wall gives us real impact, and then we can start to add other French elements. You know, we could lose the hideous staircase that's there and get some beautiful iron in there.
Genius. We're working on the principle that we flip dining room into living room, okay? Let's reuse that table. It's solid and it's dependable. And let's find really elegant antique balloon back chairs. And then let's use this brilliant damask.
I like it. Meanwhile, the master bedroom, I think we should stay true to our whole Coco thinking and turn that into a salon in a beautiful Parisian apartment.
This colour downstairs, this lovely kind of mustard shade, okay? It just doesn't seem to work in the main living area. By toning it down just a few shades, then it could become our colour of choice and one that the family will recognise upstairs in the bedroom.
This small space should have delusions of grandeur. Let's get some custom paneling in there. Can we add a huge medallion to the ceiling as well? Like a massive plaster feature. Okay, now the bed is the focal point of the bedroom, okay? I think we should have a deep buttoned headboard. So one more thing. Chandelier, the icing on our little Paris bun.
Fantastic.
And what about poor old Galen?
He's a young teenager. I don't think that he is going to want to wake up to a Coco Couture inspired bedroom. So with that in mind, I think we need to find an alternative plan. I want you to cast your mind back to a wonderful wallpaper trade show that we saw in Britain, okay? Do you remember that really graphic pattern circle wallpaper?
Yes, that should be the backbone for this scheme.
Let's use one of the backdrop colours of the wallpaper, probably the blue, as an accent. Let's paint the floor in a really rich, rumbustious, decadent chocolate, and then top it all off with a gorgeous orange rug.
Let's install a low-slung platform bed in a really vibrant green.
Funky detailing, nice chunky brown curtains. So Coco Couture glamour for mum and dad. Young Galen's getting his first grown-up bedroom.
Let's get the team and let's get fashionable. Day one and time to move Daryl and Marianne out of the jungle and into something a bit more, well, European.
Another challenge begins.
Morning, all! Go!
No team.
Where are they?
What's going on here?
Oi!
Morning, boys.
Slackers!
Morning, everybody. Nice to see you.
Sleazies.
How old are you
Fabulous.
two?
I'm 14.
You're 14?
I'm 12.
And you're 12. Fantastic.
I need you to shout, Home Heist team, get into my house and get working. Go!
Go into my house and get working.
Yay! In!
You Cheryl, that goes for you too. Here you go.
In!
You can give us your first opinion as we use one colour pop in an otherwise very muted design.
Oh my god. You are. No.
My God.
No, that's not the colour.
No.
That's not the colour, guys.
Oh my god. Well, it's just one wall if we don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can change it.
Maybe that's way too
That's maybe
What's the colour code?
Oh my goodness.
That's pink. Our
it's more
specification
like-
is really deep raspberry. Stop this painting right now. Absolutely right now.
If there was one color that you could have chosen that we would absolutely hate, it would be pink, like that.
My eyes are burning. Sir, what do you think?
And what about that?
That's less bad.
Is that the same as good?
That was nowhere nearly the colour that we actually designed. So clearly we now have to fix it, but the look on their face was priceless.
What do we think of raspberry?
Well, that was a success. The crew will be hoping for a smoother run when it comes to the rest of their extremely tight 6-day Reno. First out of the jungle are the ceiling fans and ethnic light fittings, soon to be replaced by Parisian chandeliers. Also on the hit list is that banister.
Oh my gosh, what are they doing to the banister?
After all, on Home Heist, there's only one place for pine.
I love it where it is now.
Colin and I have ordered wallpaper from La Grande Bretagne, aka Britain.
And where is it?
It's going to get here on Monday morning.
Of course. And you know that I have to match colors in that wallpaper to order paint.
Okay.
Right, Brian, baby, you know the vibe in here is... it's Coco Couture, darling. I need you to think fashionable 40s and European. See, the hat's a
I'm
good
already
start,
in the mood.
baby. Get the crown moulding in here. We're going to free up the floor space as well by whacking this out so that the eye lines continue right underneath the stairs.
Okay, so underneath there, we'll have a little bit of a problem. The floor doesn't extend underneath there.
Can we patch that in with another timber floor that we can stain to match?
It will look similar, but it's gonna be different.
In this little niche here, we're going to extend that and put a desk surface and then shelve right the way up there.
That whacking great office is going to
Whacking
get
great.
squeezed into there.
Yes, darling.
I've got a real conscience, Cheryl, because we're doing the boys' bedroom, we're doing Mum and Dad's bedroom, we're doing downstairs, and we're not doing little Peg Doll's bedroom. Little Chloe.
Okay, hold on. I don't have time for another room. You know our team cannot work on that room. Will it be you?
No, it'll be you working with the Mum and Dad. Think of the little children.
Why are we adding another room? We have 6 days to achieve this. We're already going to be under a lot of pressure to make it happen as it is.
And Cheryl's not wrong. The boys want to continue the dining room floor into the hall, but there are stubborn tiles to remove first. And to make the most of all that wasted space under the stairs, there's some demolition to do.
Get stuff done.
In we go.
You know, in Home Heist, we make over the homeowners as well as the home. And you guys have done the crime. It's time to do the time. Crime number 1 is that you guys are home fashion victims. You see things from different periods, different times that are all the rage. You grab them, stick them in. Do they work?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Crime number 2. When self-expression goes bad, okay? Everywhere we look, there's a real expression done really badly.
Which neatly takes us on
To your
t-shirts, me lovelies. Because you're terrible at faking it, your t-shirts say... Phony baloney!
I don't think I could have thought of anything better than that.
No, it's so dead on true.
Day 2, and there's a pile of prepping to be done. In the living area, the floor must be sanded in advance of staining. The master bedroom is being dry-walled and its surface is smooth to get rid of that crack before painting. And in Galen's room, Tim is getting ready for whenever that imported wallpaper makes it through customs. While Cheryl is out and about looking for Parisian-style shutters. Marianne and Daryl may like to make big, bold fashion statements, but when it comes to style, it's Colin and Justin who are the masters of self-expression.
Seems to us, you know, with your choice of decor, that you pick things for the wow factor.
Yeah.
If you put too many of them together, then you're actually left with the why factor. And it's just all a bit too overpowering. Yeah, kind of like this area here.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of,
Okay, well, that's a little wild. It's all busy.
Well, it is busy, but each of the pieces there makes a big statement. Yeah, put it into one environment. It's a little bit dazzling.
It just doesn't all work together.
Can I tell you, that's how your house looks to us. I think if you want to make an impact with a piece, then less is more. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of these chairs. Do you want to grab a chair? And follow us to the other end of the store.
Fabulous.
Now look at this classic piece of modern furniture, the white sectional sofa. I mean, it's nice, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely.
But it's begging for something that pops.
Right.
So we brought our 2 wow pieces.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing about pop is that it doesn't always have to come in the predictable way that you might expect, i.e. via colour. Pop can also come from texture, from a different pattern, and this is a brilliant observation of why that works.
I like the pattern on the chairs.
What about the bigger picture? You've seen how that completes the puzzle, if you like. If these were all covered in faces, then there'd be no impact from these 2 chairs. You know, and that's what's wrong with your home. There's too many things fighting for a tiny bit of attention.
Right.
So we'd like you to isolate a room set somewhere here that could do with a bit of pop. And then select some standout pieces that will totally transform it. You know, it's not about losing yourself totally and being boring, but it's about actually creating rooms that frame up your interests.
This is it.
This is it.
I think you've learned. I like this a lot.
I like the kind of the fundamental of what's going on here, but I think it needs another layer. Maybe that other layer is next year, do you know? It doesn't have to be on the spot.
The surroundings, kind of low-key and elegant, but you've introduced one piece that's very commanding, and it's the coffee table. It's a great focal piece. I love it. And do you know, I'm glad you didn't panic, because that's what you would do with your own home, you know? You would just piece it together slowly, hopefully, until you get it just right. I think this lesson has totally worked.
What I got out of this lesson is that you can have too much pop and not enough style.
As Colin and Justin have always planned to make the staircase a centerpiece, they're off to see a custom specialist.
Aha!
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you
Good
again.
to see you.
Is this this is it?
Oh, that's amazing, Rick. Really, really fantastic. Really simple as well.
You know, I love the way you guys map it out, so you can actually pick the pieces. Because I'm sure that when you buy a bespoke staircase, people are scared, you know, because you can't actually physically see it beforehand, and it's a big commitment. This is so fantastic. Now, Rick, apparently you've got a heavy metal wall.
Yeah, we do.
You know, I can see what you're saying about people wanting to get their hands dirty, you know, and just reach out and touch it.
All of these designs would immediately give any scheme a whole new identity.
And with the customer having to look at this wall, they can pick and choose it, and they can design it themselves.
Okay. That 90-degree elbow bracket there with the gorgeous scrolling, if that was positioned on a wall with another one along from it, you could put a huge big chunk of glass on top or a really lovely piece of timber, and all of a sudden you've taken a metalwork detail and turned it into an amazing console table.
I've had people come to this wall, buy a piece of iron, and just put it in their garden.
Oh, perfect.
And let it rust, be natural, and they love it.
Tell me, what would a piece like that cost?
A nice rose pattern piece like this is around $30, where a much heavier piece is around $60.
Well, I think before we shop the whole store, we should get going.
All
Sir
right.
Rick.
Thank you
very much, Rick.
Great seeing
nice
you.
to see you again.
With their ironmongery in safe hands, the boys return to the house to let Marianne and Daryl in on the secret project that's been assigned to them.
Right, chaps, come through here.
Come on, my lovelies.
Colin and I have a rather exciting plan. We decided that for your beautiful little girl, it would be very unfair not to tackle this.
Oh, that's nice.
So, with that in mind, we've decided to involve you in the project, okay? Now, our girl Cheryl and you can conspire something for this room. However, there's only a little bit of budget, and you have to run everything by Cheryl.
Okay.
But remember, we are going to hand this house back in a few days, so get cracking.
Chop, chop.
Do you know what? Wallpaper's really made a huge resurgence in terms of design. And the good news is, online, there are so many fantastic suppliers now who are actually willing to send you a tiny sample of the wallpaper direct to your door so you can try out in your space before you commit yourself to buying. And it always works out, unless, of course, you're Colin and Justin and you have ordered it from another country and your wallpaper is stuck in customs.
Right, sure. Well, basically, we've got a house to finish, and I need this wallpaper. Can you give me any idea as to its whereabouts? I'm standing here in front of somebody's house with a dead squirrel on the road behind me and no wallpaper.
Day 3 and still no wallpaper, but at least the right shade of raspberries arrived for the living room.
Well, it's another crazy day on Home Heist. Boys have got the crown molding up. We've been underneath the stairs. Dustin's working on the boys' special space that they wanted underneath here to open it up. We've got some lines on the wall here where we're going to build the new office.
Also on the plus side, Marianne and Daryl are making a start on their surprise makeover of daughter Chloe's room.
So in Galen's room, we're pretty much at a standstill because Colin and Justin have not provided me with any wallpaper. I don't know what the accent colors are. I'm just going to close this door. Now in the master bedroom, things are going along really well. All the paneling is pretty much finished and the guys are just sanding, and I can't wait for the transformation to happen because these walls are going this really nice gold curry color.
Hoping to channel the spirit of Chanel, the boys are shopping for second-hand furniture they can make better than new.
The way that a lot of consignment stores operate their pricing is like this. They start with their optimum price. By week 2, if it hasn't sold, it comes down a layer. This fireplace around here cost $1,850 to start with. By the end of week 4, $647. So you've got to come in all the time.
If you want to be individual, you want to be absolutely exclusive, this is a place to shop. Oh, perfect. Oh, Chanel chic. How much are they?
6 chairs started off at 1,250 bucks, and over the weeks have come down to 812 bucks. For 6 chairs.
These look like they've come straight from the dining room of Coco Chanel.
They do, don't they?
Even in the colour combination, classic black and white, beautiful, beautiful shapes.
We could do something here and then contrast it with a different fabric on the back. This is a definite starting point. I think we should have those.
Day 4, and up in Galen's room, the missing wallpaper saga continues.
We've been waiting somewhat patiently to get our wallpaper because the room's been ready for over 2 days now. Get me the wallpaper is what I really want.
Thankfully, there's plenty of action in Chloe's room, where Marianne and Daryl are trying to earn their design redemption.
Oh, darlings, the sun is shining. It's mid-Reno. I'm expecting big things today. Oodles of glamour, huge centre roses, panelling, and of course, acres of crown moulding.
Not to mention tons and tons and tons of absolutely gorgeous imported wallpaper. Has the wallpaper arrived?
No.
What?
You're supposed to have the wallpaper.
Oh,
You know, we're having the wallpaper sent, Cheryl. Yeah, it has to arrive.
Come on, it's Wednesday. The wallpaper's supposed to be here. This is the day when Greg has to hang the
It
wallpaper.
has not been here. You were supposed to bring it.
No. We've ordered the wallpaper. It was arriving at the airport and it was being sent by courier to the house. It's not here.
And you're holding us up.
Hey, wow! It's a white room.
We're missing wallpaper, so we don't have any colors for the accent walls. We don't have a color for the floor. Where is it?
Okay, it's supposed to be here.
Colin and Justin do not have wallpaper, and they were supposed to take care of every single thing in terms of delivery, purchasing, and it's not here.
Ah, hey boys. Oh my goodness. Panel. Fantastic.
It looks sexy, it looks special, it looks romantic. And that's everything a bedroom should be.
In terms of money, this is a really easy way to totally change the feeling of a room.
After some instruction from Cheryl, the homeowners have been out shopping for wallpaper for Chloe's room.
Nice.
You like it?
Well, I like this little kind of bark finish, a bit of texture, darling. Can we get you in for a look?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
I am very excited.
Scared, maybe.
Scared?
Oh, come on, you showed us raspberry.
Now let's get you in here. Now, a subtle colour change.
That's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be.
It's a lot darker.
Crown moulding's up. The whole room's looking much straighter, much tighter.
That looks much
That
better.
looks fabulous.
Now, can we have a look in here? Can we look at Chloe's room?
This is a work in progress, and the progress has not been finished. So you and you are not allowed in this room until we are done.
You've made your own
From this point on, this room is off limits.
Can we not just have a wee peek?
No!
Yeah, we won't have a look. Do you want to see your room?
I'd love to.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
I
So
would never
fabulous.
have dreamt.
It wouldn't even have been in my mind to think that this is what I'd be walking into.
Well, honey, that's what we're doing here. We came here to try and make it special for you guys. We still don't get to see that bedroom, though, no?
No? Is it royalty? A prime minister? Paris Hilton? Or could it be that 5 days late, the wallpaper has finally made it over the border?
Oh my God, the wallpaper!
A limo!
The wallpaper!
Oh it's the wallpaper!
We had to get a limo because we had to get that wallpaper by hook or by crook. Oh,
baby, bless you for that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Come on. Oh.
What?
That's not the wallpaper we ordered. You're having a laugh.
What?
Maybe we've just spent a serious amount of money importing this paper.
The wallpaper that we ordered was similar to this, but it had loads and loads of really dramatic orange in there. That's not the right wallpaper.
This is getting better and better. First of all, the wallpaper doesn't arrive and I get to yell at them. And then it's the wrong wallpaper. What can I say? This is my lucky day.
Could we orange it up? I mean, even if we had to get like little kind of like office stickers or something, but they need to be the right orange, and then we can add as much of the colour or as little as we want.
Yeah.
A couple of hundred dots.
A couple of hundred?
Yeah, we need a lot. We're going to completely change the look of this wallpaper. This is the paper that we have now on set. It's too late to get any more from Britain. We'll have to adapt and amend.
While you're at it, while you're ordering those dots, pay the driver.
Thank you very much.
I'm not paying him.
Thank
Give me
you
your credit
very
card.
much. No,
Give
no.
me your credit card.
Overnight, the wrong wallpaper has gone up in Galen's room, whilst Chloe's is being fully prepped for the paper her parents bought. This morning, they're in the backyard constructing the flat pack daybed they've chosen for their surprise makeover. But as if things could go smoothly on this Reno.
Well, we painted all the floors, prepped the room upstairs last night, went home, came in this morning. Everything is still wet. It's winter, things are cold, they didn't dry. There's physics involved, and that's just the way it is. It's the last day of the Reno, and now we're all down on the ground floor. If I had to look for something to laugh at, I could say we could all go upstairs and watch paint dry, just for the fun of it.
I don't even want to address how stupid this is.
Oblivious to the whole wet floor debacle, Cheryl's on her way to check on the oversized ceiling centerpiece she's ordered for the master bedroom.
Is this it?
Yeah, but the only thing, it's half.
This is half?
This is half of it. It's a very large ceiling center, yeah.
Can I see it? Oh my goodness. That is beautiful.
It's very decorative.
This looks amazing. I love the detail. It's very deco, a lot of ornate little details here as well.
So this one here is the actual complementary one to the large one. Has the same type of features.
Yeah.
With a little design here.
It's gorgeous. Now we're actually going to be using this as wall art as opposed to putting it on the ceiling. And then we're gonna add a little piece of mirror in the center here.
Oh, okay. That's something different.
Perfect. Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
The boys are also pleased with the progress they're making, curing Daryl and Marianne of their bad taste. Next, they've lined up a family crafts lesson to redirect their artistic flair.
We wanted to find somewhere quiet, away from the bustle of the transformation at your house, where we could show you all manner of ways of creating temporary art for your home.
We're not saying that self-expression is bad. As soon as you fix it onto the wall, it's permanent. So every time you cut a little bit of border and you put it on your staircase, it was there for how long?
12 years.
Oh, 12 years.
That's one of the weirdest things we've ever seen. I'll just wallpaper this day, shall I? No, that's a bad move.
So you could have taken said piece of wallpaper and popped it in a frame.
So the gazelle should have been in a frame.
They could have been in a frame. And what that means is it's not attached to your wall and therefore easy to change.
This is my favourite thing. Simple little frames that the guys back at your house made for us, okay? So we're going to anchor a little section of this on here. I want you to watch this carefully because I'm going to ask you to do this. And then find an accent colour.
Okay.
So you're going to wrap these round and round and round and round and round, okay? You can wrap them on angles. I think these are just incredible. Aren't these gorgeous? Okay? It's almost like an old piece of 1940s or 1950s fabric. Imagine a lovely arrangement of those. Imagine about another 6 done by you. Daddy bear, mummy bear, baby bear, and babyetta bear.
It's about not committing yourself to something that's fixed. Something that's fashionable and something that's a fad should not be fixed to your home. If it's temporary, then you can get rid of it when fashions change.
How are we doing?
I'm not good at this.
Let's have a little look. Yeah, you're right about that.
Sorry,
that was interesting. It's in...
Oh, I love that. This is great.
This is good, Daryl.
That feels very French to me.
Yours is good as well. It just needs a little bit of extra texture this way. Yours is good as well. See, you showed promise.
I know.
That's actually got better and better and better. Well done to the family.
I think the main point of the lesson was that you could do something simple that was portable and transportable and something that you could change as time went on.
For us, it's all about spending a little bit of money and making a really big statement.
That was a good lesson. It was a fun lesson.
Yeah, it really taught them a lot, I think.
After her success with the ceiling rows, Cheryl returns to the house to check on progress, still unaware of the problems that have cropped up since she was last there.
I spoke to Graham last night. He said everything was going smoothly, the rooms upstairs were being painted, so I'm actually hoping that I can start dressing. We'll see. This is craziness. I mean, nothing in this entire house is dry. We've got the railing coming in. I've got stair runners coming in as well. The carpet guys have arrived, and it's just a madness. I mean, this is the last day of construction. We have to dress tomorrow. How am I supposed to dress this house?
And Cheryl's got a point. In the living room, the Parisian ceiling rose is only just going up, while the coffee table is being papered in a classic floral print. Happily, Marianne and Daryl are on schedule. They're out to prove they've finally learnt their design lesson.
Come on in.
Oh, you can come in.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty
Good
nice,
choice.
isn't it?
Love the little floral pattern, too.
beautiful.
Do you think it'll be done by today?
Yes.
It has to be done.
Has to be
We've
done
been told
today.
it has to be done.
All right, well, I'll leave it to it. That looks amazing.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it because your opinion means everything to us.
Aww.
Really
And
does.
to Chloe.
It's dress day, and as we always say, a clean house is a well-dressed house.
Indeed
Let's
it
get
is.
to it, baby. Cushions at the ready.
Hey guys!
Oh, meanwhile.
Gorgeous!
Oh, Coco! So damned sexy. It's unbelievable.
Now look at the shutters. Peekaboo. See, these are almost like a little French dressing private area.
It looks like a French bistro.
So
Gotta
there's
be
something
tight.
magnificent in the master bedroom that you have to see right now.
You better not have got us that tiny doll-sized medallion, Cheryl, because we specified a huge cigar-shaped medallion.
Well, I went there and they didn't really have what you wanted.
That's exactly it.
It's an oval. I feel like I'm in Vienna.
Well, you do, don't you? And that's what we're trying to do in here. You know, we're playing with scale, making a huge, massive, outsized statement of grandeur in a small space.
Now, Colin and I always believe in our designs. Ooh. When I say always, I mean until I walked into this room.
What?
It's a lot bolder than I'd imagined.
Do we keep it or do we take it down a few tones?
Hello, you can't do that. The entire room is done. It's done, and I need to get in there to start dressing that space. No. There is going to be no painting whatsoever.
Okay, I have a solution, which I think is the good solution here. Boys, clearly the floor has had a coat of paint. Repaint it much more of a steely grey. If we balance up the big drama of the wall colour with a bigger grey in the floor,
But we're putting a carpet down.
I know that.
Can we see what it looks like in different lights?
I love it. Oh my God, I love it.
I'm just gonna get those dots just a second.
Cheryl.
400 dots.
Oh, yeah.
Custom.
Ah, I love that.
Gotta go.
Our plan kind of goes like this. We take these dots and we very laboriously stick them over to add lots and lots and lots of orange detail.
This is incredible. How to make your own wallpaper, how to tailor it to your specific colour requirement.
These are also repositionable, which means that further down the line, if you decide you want to plane up your scheme again, you simply peel them off and you're back to normal. What a difference that makes.
With work still continuing upstairs, Cheryl and her team have been pushed into a corner of the living room to sort through their accessories.
Well, we're going for something extra glamorous, so a lot of the things that I've chosen have sort of that crystal feel mixed with a lot of chrome, but very traditional in terms of shape.
Whilst Colin and Justin's designs are behind schedule, Daryl and Marianne have made their deadline and are ready to reveal the new room to daughter Chloe.
The sign comes off the door and you can finally see, with Chloe, what we have done with this room. Here you go.
Ooh.
Look at this lamp.
It's bright. I can kind of read here, sit with my friends more.
I like your desk. I like having the space underneath so you can put little collages, little pictures, things that catch your eye, but you still got the workspace there from the glass.
You've got this lovely duck egg blue scheme and you've got it tailored here with pops of yellow, which is really, really nice.
Beautiful.
You could change that to chocolate just as easily.
Yeah.
You've got a flexible decorating scheme, young lady. They designed this for you. Did they make a good job?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Fantastic.
You did a good job, guys.
Thank you. The work was hard, but absolutely 100% worth it. Hey, sweetie. I love you.
Right, my lovelies, now join us right here. Our end is in sight, as we say in the world of design. And we can do with some space, actually, just so we can do the finishing touches. So, you can go.
You can ditch your phony baloney t-shirts. You can come back once again dressed as you and you. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Enjoy the anticipation. It will be fabulous. You will love it. It is fabulous. So up here in Galen's bedroom, we've made a few changes. The big bed's gone, the workstation over there has gone, but this, for us, is the real killer payoff, the real coup de grace. MDF framework, gorgeously positioned smack dab behind the door, and also storage underneath for all the general paraphernalia associated with being a 14-year-old boy.
Now, we're always banging on about colour confidence, but remember, we were a wee bit frightened when we saw this colour on the wall. Ha! There was no need to fear, because of course, we weren't looking at the bigger picture. Now that we've got our other elements in here, the whole look has come together. We've got a plain light headboard, breaking up all that curry colour. Even the light fitting is bringing in a much lighter tone. It looks elegant, it looks Parisian, and it looks very, very relaxing. Now, of course, on Home Heist, we're all about using things differently, and that's why we've used this plaster ceiling rose as a beautiful French-inspired antique mirror. We've painted it black, left it to dry, and then finally add a mirror tile section, and the job's done.
Now, these chairs we picked up in a consignment store for a few $100 each, but to give them real personality, and because we didn't spend a lot on them, we've used two different types of fabric. Gorgeous red on the elegant traditional balloon back, and then a lovely dramatic damask down here on the main part of the chair, and then some brilliant, brilliant crockery, which just pulls our scheme together perfectly.
I'm excited, nervous, and scared all at the same time.
Butterflies.
I definitely have butterflies.
It's like the first day, it's like Christmas morning or something. First day of school.
Now, here's a great tip, and it's going to make the most of your candles at home. Trim them all down so that they're all 1 centimetre long, and that way your candles will not only last longer, but they won't smoke either. Okay, Coco Couture style.
I would say elegant classic fabrics like the houndstooth brought to life with shots of colour like our gorgeous pink.
Classic black and white Parisian prints.
Fantastic floral displays redolent of a beautiful fashion boutique.
Crystal light fittings.
And of course, if you're doing your lovely Coco Couture, what do you need? Some fabulous tapestry artwork, tailor-made by all of us and our homeowners. If you're trying to pull your scheme together and you aren't quite sure what you should do in terms of scheming when you find your paper, it's actually really simple. All the colour cues you need are in there. In this room, for example, we've used this baby blue over here on that wall over there. We've picked up the chocolate tones for the floor, and the orange stick-on decals, which we've added, appear rather handily on the colour of our rug.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This room is totally transformed, and this little corner has totally transformed because we wanted to add some more storage, but rather than simply stick a chest of drawers in there, we've used this beautiful mirrored piece. Why? Well, two things. Number one, we want to add to the whole Parisian escapist European feel of this particular house. And number two, the mirrored surface bounces light around and makes this whole room feel much fresher and much larger.
Homeowners, approach the house. Come on up, guys.
You wanted something with the wow factor. Let's
Did want the wow factor.
Come on.
You did say that.
Right, in we go. Go on. Come on, Mom and Dad. In.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
I am speechless.
But remember previously, your dining table was smacked up at that end and the living was squashed down here.
Yes.
We've flipped that around about to make it work better and make the space much, much better.
Right. Oh my gosh, it is unbelievable.
The ceiling,
Unbelievable.
light fixture.
Come and see your stairs, guys.
Oh my God.
Look at this banister, guys.
Oh.
I couldn't even imagine that this is what the look would be.
Look at this table. Beautiful.
Donna, we've moved your office.
Oh, look at
Better use the space.
Downstairs. You know, so you've got a nice little smart kind of work zone there.
Look at that.
I'm okay with the wall.
Are you okay with that?
I am.
You change the colour of the wall, you change the colour of the cushions, and all of a sudden, you've completely changed the feel of your space and given it a far more contemporary feel.
I think that I could like this.
I still can't believe that I get to live here now.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, guys, remember this room before? Everything felt really dark, and we've tried to open it up and make it feel really spacious. Look at your little workstation. Do you like the colour scheme, Gillian?
I do, actually. It's more mature, I think.
Yeah.
None of us could have seen anything like this coming.
Is it a room that you'd be happy to go to sleep in?
Oh yes, very, very happy.
Isn't that the funkiest bed?
It is very
Right.
cool. Very cool.
Like, see, my missus a beef to get on there. It's your room.
Now, we've seen the downstairs. We've seen Galen's room. That can only mean that there's one last room left to see.
Oh.
Your brand new bedroom.
Oh my gosh. I think I have to get used to this color.
I love this colour.
And it actually changes its mood throughout the day, so it looks totally different when the sun's shining in here, but it's a nice colour when you dim the lights down of an evening.
Look at this chest. That is really gorgeous. When you walk in, it's the ceiling that draws so much attention. What a piece. Okay, now there's one thing that I think is going to take some getting used to for us.
Uh-huh.
Side tables beside the bed.
Exactly.
I know,
That
controversial.
How did you get those in here?
Do you know what we did?
What?
We've changed the orientation of this door so it now swings into the hall, which means that there's no longer a door battering onto that, which means space for a side table there, space for another side table. It's all about thinking ahead.
That's fabulous.
One thing left to do.
Oh, yes.
I think you can have your house keys back now. I think you guys are cured.
Oh, thank you.
My lovely sir. Let me at you. Fantastic. Indeed.
Take care, guys.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
This is beyond anything that we could have imagined.
I love it. Do you love it?
I love this.
Well, I reckon we've transformed Daryl and Marianne's home from comedy piece to conversation piece, because they did want something to talk about.
We're Colin and Justin, and you, my lovelies, have just watched another home be successfully heisted, which means...
There's only one thing left to do. Fabulous.